If you cannot tell by the hair hat on my head, the humidity has wrecked every curl that I uniquely placed this morning. We are back in Merida, sweet, sweet Merida. We are back, we are home, and that means it's time to fire up this channel again. Every time I go to Jamaica, I say I'm gonna do beautiful content for you all. I wanna show y'all my Jamaica, and then I go home and I get enveloped in yard. I'm just no one, I'm just no one. Jamaica is for me until I move back. Yes, stay tuned. So, we're back in Merida. Munchkin's hiding on a bed over there. We are not home though. We are not home. I am in an Airbnb because I don't know what I'm going home to. I don't know if this is overkill. You can let me know in the comments. But we are in an Airbnb for 2 nights because I have a fumigator coming to my house tomorrow morning first thing. And then the cleaning crew comes the day after that to make sure that I'm going into a spick and span and clean house. I left my house very clean, it's not that. But the house that I live in, I realized that critters like the house. Like, we've been battling spiders for the last few days before we left, and I was just like, earwag. I had to leave the house closed up because we left in rainy season, so I couldn't even leave. So I'm afraid of critters and I'm afraid of mold because I had to leave all the windows locked up. So I'm so scared of what I'm going home to, guys. I'm not even going to the house today to go check things out before the fumigators them come. The fumigators will be the first people in the house. I will open the door and they'll go inside because I don't know. And then, so the property manager texted me like 3 weeks ago. He's like, Monique, are you home? I said, no, I'm not in the country. He's like, oh, because I just passed your front door and it don't look like it there was. I know, like the yard and all of that is an absolute mess. I'm a little bit scared of what I'm going inside of. So I will, of course, film that. You and me will see together what my house looks like when I enter. I'm just praying, guys. Pray for me that the mold situation, I'm imagining it and it will not be that bad. Anyways, so we are in an Airbnb. As I said, I'll give you a little room tour, show you what you can get in Merida, Mexico for $25 per night. $30 because it was plus taxes. Airbnb charges taxes in Mexico, which me never like because I booked some Airbnbs in Jamaica and they don't. Anyways, so but then I could never get an Airbnb for $25 a night in Jamaica, child. So let me show you what we're working with, and then tomorrow you and I will go and check out our house together and pray that I overreacted. This is the front door. A picture that I just came in. Immediately on the right hand here is the sink. Got the sink can't go in the bathroom, but don't worry about that because it's pretty nice. So this is the view from the front door. This wall here has the fridge and the microwave and some water and your plate set and your coffee and all of those things. It has a desk so you can work if you need to, but me don't take over that with my accoutrements already. It does have a television. It has more things there, so if you put more things. Has air conditioning, of course. There's a window here, but of course Merida welcomed me in another rainy season. It is absolutely pouring outside. It does have 2 beds, which is why I booked this room, because this actual building had multiple room choices and I booked this one so me and Munchkin would not fight over the covers. Here is the bathroom. The bathroom is pretty nice. I am obviously going to book somewhere where the bathroom is top priority. So this one is nice and clean and I like that. So yes, this is what you can get in Merida for 25 USD per night. Not too shabby. It doesn't have a lot of space, but we don't need no really space for tonight. It has the basics, everything that I need. AC, beds, bathroom, a nice little window. There was one downstairs with a, a balcony situation. But I decided that the 2 beds were more important to me than having a nice little balcony. So and the price was pretty much the same. So, you know, whichever you want, you can do that. The view from outside, let me see if I can capture anything in this window here. That is the stadium that they used to do bullfighting in back in the day. So we're in a pretty iconic section of town. Hopefully it is sunny tomorrow and we can do a little bit of walking. Come in, man, walk up and down, you know, and go check out the area. So we'll do some of that tomorrow. Maybe, maybe not. We'll see. This was our dinner, our first meal here back in Merida. It is a pastor pizza, which is something that I absolutely love. It's pastor, cheese, pineapple, and this one has onions. I like onions. Oh look. My what do you call it? My aloe did not completely die. My basil did. There's my ooh chow. Oh, kind of ooh chow. Let's see what inside is looking like. All kind of bugs just out here. Wait, is that gate working? Hallelujah. Okay, don't look crazy. What's that on the floor? Worms, all kind of worms.
Gracias.
Wow, look at the size of my thingy there.
Voy a revisar la casa.
What? Worm. Go. Go on, look. Well, let's see. Girl. What's that under the bed right there? I can't see what. It stinks? Go on in, you know. Oh, it's a hair tie. Open up the window. Why don't I? What's that? Oh, girl.
It's been there forever and it keeps frightening me.
Okay,
So you never need a few million.
you can stay there. Make him come do what him to do. Huh? My house. That fell off. All right, so the house is not as bad as I thought it would be. I don't know what I thought. Like, I thought insects would have overtaken it, and I thought mold was going to overtake the whole place because, as I said, I had to lock up all the windows and it was rainy season. And when I left, there was like a little puddle that started to gather downstairs from the light switch. Water was coming from the light switch. I'll insert some footage here because I had sent it to my property manager. I'll let him respond to me. But anyway, So that's what I was expecting. There is mold on the sheets and the pillowcases, and I think that blanket that I have, I'm gonna just throw it away. I bought it at Costco here, and it keeps pilling. Is that the word? Like the furrow, the fuzzy stuff keeps coming off. And as much as I love that blanket, I'm just gonna have to get rid of it. So I'm in Soriana right now. I'm gonna check the prices here first for sheet sets. Now you have heard, and it is true, that sheet sets here are not the best quality, and if you find good quality, they're rather expensive. So I'm just gonna see what I can find, even if it's some low quality stuff, just for when we go to the house. We're sleeping on clean sheets. So I'm here now so I can get them laundered before we go back. And then I'm going to go over to Suburbia, which is like a department store here that I really love for just like simple basics, like t-shirts and them kind of something there, underwear, them kind of something there. I'm gonna go over there and see what their sheet sets are giving, and then we can decide what to do from there. Suburbia will have blankets too. I think the home stuff is to the back in Soriana here. So Soriana is a common supermarket here in Mexico, but they have like a little department store thing to it where you can buy furniture and them something there too. So let's go check out the sheet set them. Here's some of what I'm working with so far. This is $12.99 for a full set. So it has the whatever this called, the blanket piece, and then it has the pillowcases and the sheet set, and this is for a matrimonial, so I would need a queen set, so this can't fit my bed. So I might have to get it separately or look if they have queen sets. These are some little cheapy sheet sets that I might get. See a queen set here in my kind of colors. I love these muted colors for my sheet set, and then I use other elements as pops of color in my bedroom. So, and oh, these are $7.99 pesos, so that's around 40 USD. $40, and they're cheapy, like they're not feeling like, you know, no thread count, not going for them, but they will do until I can get good quality stuff. So there's a whole aisle back here as well. I'm gonna look and see what else I can find. Maybe I can find the full set in queen, and then I need a set for Munchkin's bedroom as well. That's what we're doing today. So now I'm in Suburbia. Supposed to be looking at the sheet them, but I can use couple top. I can definitely use couple top. I like that dress that on, so I'm not even gonna go down there. You see how easy it is to get distracted in an even one little store when I sell too much. I like that little dress here, that little summer dress here, and my kind of things them. So make a go around at the part where the sheet them they are. I'm voicing over this section because the music in the background kind of loud. Me don't want to strike, but this is why I came to Suburbia, because you see them prices more decent. And the stuff are on sale, so I was getting good prices for like a blanket, which I need to replace my old fat blanket where the fuzz keep coming off and disturbing my sinuses. This is how I know I'm in auntie mode, because I think these are such cute little outfits. Like I want the two of them. I want the dress with the long sleeve, and I want the skirt, the long skirt, the frock, I want all that. Anyways, I ended up getting this as a different blanket situation, because you know my AC ever on in the house, especially at night, so I had to get a new one, and I got it 30% discount, so this was only 279 pesos. Yeah. All right, so I'm back in the Airbnb, and you saw that I got some of the little cheapy sheet sets, one for me, one for Munchkin, and I got a blanket to replace my fuzzy blanket that I bought in Costco that just keeps shedding. So annoying because I paid good money for it. I thought it was gonna be. I had a blanket like that before in Jamaica, and the damn blanket just keeps letting me down. Every time I wash it and I look online, they say use a comb, use a razor, use all type of things to take off the fur. I go up to the house a while ago and it is still shedding like crazy. So I'm like, you've got to go, because I know this must be affecting my sinuses and everything. So that's that. Tomorrow morning when we leave the Airbnb, we'll go home, and I forgot to take up Munchkin's blanket, so we're gonna go home, put on our stuff, take up Munchkin's blanket, and just go straight to the laundromat to get all those things laundered before we go back home, change the sheets, and then that'll be it. The cleaning crew was supposed to come tomorrow because I had scheduled fumigators today and cleaning crew tomorrow. She bumped me to Friday, so as long as I have clean sheets, I'm okay. And then Friday they come and do their deep clean, so any mold that I didn't see, hopefully they're able to catch and get out of the house, and then that will be it. I am super happy that I did get this Airbnb, because a lot of you might be thinking that I'm so dramatic, but I just didn't know what I was walking into. The last time I left Merida for a long time and I went back, mold was everywhere, and I just didn't want that to happen to me again. Thankfully it's not as bad as I thought it would be. So I'm excited to just kind of reset and get back into Merida life. What that looks like for me, I actually still don't know. So let's recap my last year in Merida. Last year when I came back from Jamaica, because I've been spending all my summers in Jamaica. Last year when I came back from Jamaica, if you recall, or you want to go back and watch those videos, I said goodbye to my parents and they went back to Jamaica. So I don't know if you remember that my parents were here on this journey with me too. So they've been back in Jamaica, but I also said goodbye to the house that we had, because it was a 4-bedroom 3-bathroom. I don't remember how many bathrooms home, and I didn't need to pay for all that if it's just gonna be me and Munchkin. So then I was living with my friend for 3 months. It was not supposed to be that long, because I was actually like, you know, I should just go home with my parents. This is not working out because I had just lost my main job. My friend was like, no, you haven't completed what you came to Mexico to do. Just stay now that it's you and Munchkin and give it a shot. And that was earlier this year. And then I found a house in April, and we both left Merida in June. So I still don't feel like I've gotten a chance to settle in to Mexico, just me and Munchkin, and have this big Mexico experience. However, my father's health has fallen even deeper. He's now battling dementia, and I'm being tugged with going back home, because honestly I'm the only person solidly in his corner to help take care of him. Here's my dilemma. The dementia that he has is scary. I don't know if any of you out there has ever dealt with anyone who has or is suffering from dementia. When he goes off, he gets violent, and I don't know what his triggers are. I've never seen him violent around me, but as the disease or whatever it is progresses, I don't know how that will be, and I'm a little scared of that in my home with my daughter. He started getting aggressive with mom. Where he is now, he's with family and he gets aggressive with them. What to say he doesn't get aggressive with me and my daughter? So I'm just like, do I leave Mexico and go back so that he can live with me again, or do I try to find a home that deals with people who suffer from dementia for him in Jamaica? I have been looking for a home. My mom is there helping me with that search. I haven't found anything that I can afford yet, because I still have all my bills and I'm sending my child to school and all of that. Plus I'm the only one who's going to pay for that. So I haven't found something that I can take on yet. So it's a lot, and I'm just I don't know what to do in this situation. Honestly, I'm kind of like at a crossroads. Like, yes, I'm finally ready. Everything kind of settled off. You know, I can manage all the bills that are currently on my plate. Everything looked good. And now here comes another curveball to be like, it's time to up and get up and go shift all over again. And I'm just like, I'm tired of relocating. I'm tired of starting over. I'm tired of doing the whole thing. But life throws you these curveballs, and I just don't know. Like, honestly, I don't know what the hell to do at this point. There is the other factor that honestly I kind of think I'm over the whole Mexico experience. And not to say I'm over Mexico, I absolutely love Mexico, but on this journey I have learned that I never ever wanted to completely live somewhere else. I wanted to travel more. I do not want to be a digital nomad. I have no intention of being a digital nomad. I just want to travel more. I like having a home base. I like having things in my home. I like having my nice things. I like being able to bake somewhere. If I'm a digital nomad and I'm hopping from Airbnb to Airbnb, or even living in somewhere for 3 months at a time, I'm not going to like buy up all the things to bake and then have to sell them. But I just don't want to live that life. What I want to do is have my yard, and then maybe I can go to Thailand for 2 months and come back, and then go to Bali for 3 weeks and come back. That's the life I want to live. And if I'm going to set up a home base, to be quite honest, Jamaica is home for me. And so I do think that eventually I'm going to get back home, but I wasn't ready for it to be right now. And especially my daughter was not ready for it to be right now. When I told her that we might have to move back to Jamaica sooner than planned, she started crying. She broke completely down. She doesn't want to go back to Jamaica. She doesn't want to do the school system in Jamaica. And I'm just like, I don't know what to do at this point. I am completely, I just don't know what to do. I had made the decision that I would have do out the 3 or 4 years it takes for her to finish schooling here and go off to college, because I already uprooted her. I made that decision and bring her here to Mexico, and now she's thriving here. I was like, that's fine. It's not that I hate Mexico enough that I can't live here for 3 or 4 more years, as long as I get my money up so I can maybe go back to Jamaica more often. But now with this thing about having to take care of my dad, I really just don't know, guys. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I am up in arms. I had said that when I come back to Mexico, if I am going to stay, I want to start house hunting again, because this home that I'm in now, I love it and it's very reasonable, but it's not the perfect house. And I had said to myself that if I'm going to commit to spending out the rest of Munchkin's high school years here, then I want the perfect house that checks off all my boxes. This one isn't that, and one day I will give you the house tour. It's coming. But this one does not check off very significant boxes that I have for a house. It was just a house that I got in a very rushed decision when I needed to. So I was coming back to Mexico saying, okay, it's time to settle in, get back into my work mode, start looking for a house, doing all of that. And now this, I don't know what to do. Anyways, if you have any opinions, let me know down in the comments. But that's where we are right now. We are back in Merida, and you can look forward to all the Merida content plus all the lifestyle content, because I have a lot to talk about on this journey of being a 41-year-old woman going through life on my own. I have my mom solidly in my corner. I have my siblings who are like champions for me, yes, but honestly, going through this life pretty much it's just me and my daughter tried it, and it's rough for me sometimes. And now having to like bear the burden of taking on my parents, I wasn't quite ready for that yet. I have thoughts and opinions, so you're gonna get Mexico content. You're going to get some of those like going through life as a midlifer content, because I did even say when I come back here to Merida, I haven't had the full Mexico experience that I wanted to have as yet. I want to travel Mexico. I want to go to Guadalajara, Oaxaca, Puerto Vallarta, Puerto Escondido, Cozumel, Baja, California. I have so much on my list to do that I still have not. I've been in Mexico for 2 years now. I have not hit quarter of my Mexico checklist yet. So I was ready to be like, guys, get ready for all the Mexico content. This is the year of the big, great Mexico adventure. I can't go back home now. Like, I cannot go back home now, but I might have to, because I also can't leave my father without assistance. So that's how we day. Thank you guys for tuning in. Let's have a chit chat in the comments. I'll see y'all in the next one.